Okay, we're going to take a look at Goulburn Race 3 on Saturday, one of the support meetings to the metro meetings around the country. Got two horses that we're interested in here, and we think we can back them both with a fair bit of confidence for a result across the race. The two horses that we're interested in are the top elect, Noble Truth. That's the one that we've got on top, currently paying $4.80. And the other one, the Danger Runner, who has been the medium of mild support so far, Metallic Spark. Got its second top rated. It's 10 into 9.5. The 3.8 for the place looks very good value. One thing to make note of here, if by chance there's no jockey declared at this stage, and we think it may be a late scratching, and at 4.80, expect about 21-22% to come out of the market. So you really want to be backing this into this race once you've watched this video tonight, hopefully on Friday evening, because by Saturday that 480 will well and truly be gone. We expect it to be in favourite, and money may continue to come from Metallic Spark. So let's have a look at the form of these two horses. We'll start off with Noble Truth. Okay, so this is 1600 metre maiden for a 20k purse. So we're looking for lightly tried types that are going to improve over staying trips as they stretch out. Noble Truth, that we said, is our top rated elect. Well-bred type, 4-year-old gelding by Medagliadoro, leading world-class sire out of a Danehill Dancer mare, Perfect Rhythm. Gets Winker's first time, which is important, considering this one is now third up from a spell. The run that we're interested in is his first up run, where it was strong to the line behind wide margin winner Smooth Whiskey, clearly holding sway over the rest with Hinchman back in third. Forget this last start where it was 7th of 10 at Hawkesbury. Got too far back that day, didn't get into the race on the soft going, but there's a good line later on that we'll find for that race to overturn that form line to suggest it isn't true. So let's have a look at the run where it was second to Smooth Whiskey in the form coming out of that race. Okay, so when he ran second to Smooth Whiskey, he was beaten 3.2 lengths. Smooth Whiskey, well-bred type by Snitzel out of a New Zealand bred mare. More importantly, a winner only won from 17, but 7 seconds, and was second 6 times before it broke through. When it broke its maiden, knocking off Noble Truth. So there's a bit of merit coming out of that race. Then it went straight to town and ran second over this distance, 1600 to Albeliza, when it was bloused on the wire in a head bob and go. Was so splendid, the New Zealand bred horse back in third. So the form sort of stacks up there. Well, it does stack up strongly. The third horse home, behind Noble Truth in the Smooth Whiskey race, to start prior, ran second to Orokonui at Hawkesbury, suggesting provincial class form, and then ran fifth to the Sweet Victory, beaten 8.77. So that overturns the Sweet Victory line back here to Smooth Whiskey somewhat, where it was beaten 14.52. That's an 8-length turnaround there. Then we have the fourth horse home, which is Triumph Star, beaten 1.3 behind Noble Truth, who was 3.2 into second. Broadley another 1.4 back into 5.9 into fifth place, and Chelsea Diamond another 4 lengths back to 6. But those four horses, Triumph Star, who finished fourth, winner of 2 trials prior to that first up effort, and a second sanction. So 3 very good city trials, form franked. The fifth horse home by Arena came out and ran second on the provincial circuit next start, only beaten 2 lengths behind Falster. And the sixth horse home was only beaten 4.9 lengths to start before in the country circuit for a 20k tag at Cessnock. So all in all, the form coming out of that first up effort for Noble Truth is very, very, very strong. Considering it gets first time winkers, you'd expect it to improve again here out to 1600 metres, especially on breeding, the way it finished that race off. Looks a midweek city class horse on the make, and if that's the case, the rest of this field doesn't look up to that level. The one danger that we said, which was right down in the weights at the 9.50 line, which is worth backing in support of the top elect Metallic Spark, we can find a line for it back through Smooth Whiskey to suggest it may be a major hope, and that's what we're going to have a quick look at now. Okay, so the run we're interested in looking at for Metallic Spark, most importantly, is his trial second prior to the start of this preparation over 1250 metres, where he was second to Marco the Smuck in record trial time too, beaten 4.5 lengths. Marco the Smuck's turned out to be a very smart horse himself, now winning 2 trials from 2. Another one down the Dan Sealy line by his sire, Son Zakinto. Dan Sealy really becoming a sire of size down the Danehill branch. I mean, from the Danehill line down the Dan Sealy branch. The third horse home in that trial, behind Metallic Spark, then came out and broke its maiden at Nowra next time out over 1,600 metres, knocking off Man of Colours and Caperbill. Caperbill's a pretty smart type, and then was only 2.9 lengths off All Too's Ewing, who won the Group 3 on Oaks Day down at Flemington. The fourth horse home, this is the Smooth Whiskey line, who was beaten 10.2 behind Marco the Smuck and Metallic Spark, putting it 6 lengths off Metallic Spark. In its trial prior was only 0.8 of a length off Smooth Whiskey. So that gives us a line back to, putting it well in front of Smooth Whiskey. A blight on trial form admittedly, but it's still a line back to the top line horse in this race, suggesting this one's well above the level, especially stretching out to this trip to get the better of the horse that ran second to Smooth Whiskey, who's our top elect Noble Truth. So on that line, we're prepared to take the gamble at the 10 into 9.5 and the 3.8 the place that form line may stand up to a degree. And if that's the truth, then the 9.5 is going to be value, considering we've got Noble Truth as our top elect at 4.8. So the two horses that we want to be backing here, Noble Truth is a top elect at 4.80, and in support of that, Metallic Spark, who may actually have its measure at the 9.5. For place punters, Metallic Spark at the 3.8 is a value angle. And don't forget, if by chance we'll come out of this market, that's going to be a 21% deduction. So realistically, you want to be betting into this market now.